Getting rich is simple, not easy. Simple. There's a difference. And that difference is the reason most ambitious people spend years working, grinding, learning, hustling, and still end up with almost nothing to show for it. The problem was never effort. The problem was never information. The problem is complexity. You have been overcomplicating wealth for so long that you can't see the simple path buried underneath all the noise. Getting rich requires 5 things. 5. Strip the noise. Solve an expensive problem. Scale beyond your personal hours. Stack the returns. And stay long enough for the math to work. That's it. Everything else is a distraction dressed up as progress. But before the 5 layers, you need to understand the invisible tax you've been paying every single day. The complexity tax. Every course you bought but didn't finish. Every strategy you started but abandoned for the next shiny method. Every hour you spent consuming content instead of executing. Every side hustle you launched for 3 weeks before starting another one. All of that wasn't wasted time. It was worse than wasted time. It was a tax. You paid for the privilege of staying confused. And confusion is the single most expensive financial state you can operate in. Think about the last 12 months. How many different strategies did you try? How many different directions did you pull yourself in? If the answer is more than 2, you didn't lack effort. You lacked simplicity. And simplicity is free. It just requires the discipline to say no to everything that doesn't directly produce revenue. Most people would rather add another strategy than commit to one. That's the tax. And you've been paying it for years. Here's what the complexity tax actually looks like in numbers. Every time you switch strategies, you reset to 0. Not just emotionally, financially. The relationships you built, the momentum you generated, the market awareness you created, all of it evaporates the moment you pivot. So you spend 6 months building, pivot, spend another 6 months building, pivot again. 2 years later, you've worked twice as hard as someone who picked one path and stayed on it. But they're earning 10 times more because they compounded while you restarted. That's the real cost of complexity, and it compounds in reverse. Layer 1, the strip. The first step to getting rich isn't adding something to your life. It's removing almost everything. Look at your current financial life. How many income streams are you building right now? How many apps, platforms, tools, and systems are you paying for? How many strategies are you half executing? Be real. Each one of those is a thread pulling your attention in a different direction. And every thread that doesn't directly generate revenue is draining the energy that should be going to the one that does. The simplicity path looks like this. One thing that produces disproportionate results, running at full capacity. Everything else, gone. That's the strip. Not adding, subtracting. And the simplicity dividend you earn from subtracting is worth more than any new strategy you could possibly add. Here's why you resist this. Because stripping feels like losing. It feels like giving up on potential. What if that second project was about to take off? What if that side hustle just needs more time? That's your complexity addiction talking. And it sounds exactly like logic, which is why it's so effective at keeping you scattered. The truth is this: one focused project running at full capacity will out-earn 5 half-built projects every single time. You know this. You just haven't committed to it yet because committing feels like closing doors. It's not. It's opening the only door that matters. Here's the move. This week, write down every project, side hustle, and income-generating activity you're currently involved in. Now circle the one that has produced the most revenue in the last 90 days. That circled item gets your best hours starting tomorrow. Everything else gets paused, delegated, or deleted, not reduced, eliminated. Ruthless simplicity isn't a personality trait. It's the first layer of wealth. This is the depth of wealth psychology we break down inside the 1% Club by VYBO. The 5 layers are the framework, but the execution systems, the weekly accountability, and the community that won't let you drift back into complexity, that's what makes this permanent. Link is in the description. Now, layers 2 and 3 are where most people's financial trajectory is decided. And they're the layers you've probably been getting wrong without realizing it. Pay close attention. Layer 2, the solve. So why aren't you rich yet? One equation answers that. Value times reach equals income. That's the entire wealth formula. 3 variables. The value of the problem you solve multiplied by the number of people you solve it for equals your income. Every wealthy person you've ever admired built their wealth through some version of this equation. One expensive problem solved well for enough people. Simple. The formula never changes. Only the problem and the reach change. Now, one of those 3 variables is broken in your financial life right now. Be honest with yourself, because this is the part most people skip over. You're either solving a cheap problem, something people appreciate but won't pay premium money for, or you're solving it for too few people. Or, and this is the most common one, you're not solving a clear problem at all. You're offering a vague service, a general skill, or a broad idea, and wondering why nobody is lining up to pay for it. Stop wondering. The equation already told you why. Vagueness is the leak. Fix it. Ask yourself right now, what specific problem does your work solve? And how expensive is that problem for the person experiencing it? If you can't answer both in one sentence, you found the bottleneck. Not your marketing, not your brand, not your pricing, your clarity. Clarity on the problem is worth more than every marketing tactic combined. Full stop. Here's the tactic. Identify one problem that costs your target market real money, real frustration, real lost time. Then position everything you do as the solution to that one problem, not 10 problems. 1. The more specific the problem, the more premium the price. And here's what should fire you up. You probably already have the skill to solve an expensive problem. You've just been packaging it wrong. Fix the packaging and the revenue follows. Layer 3, the scale. Revenue is coming in. You strip the noise, you found the problem. And then it plateaus. Same income month after month. Why? Because your income is still handcuffed to your personal hours. Scaling means detaching your revenue from your presence, a course, a productized service, a team that runs without you, micromanaging every detail. If you are the bottleneck in your own business, you don't have a scalable model. You have an expensive job. And the longer you protect that bottleneck, usually because it feels good to be needed, the longer your income stays frozen. Be honest right now. What would happen to your revenue if you disappeared for 30 days? If the answer is collapse, that's not a business. That's dependency. And dependency is the opposite of scale. Stop asking, how do I do more? Start asking, how do I remove myself from the delivery without the quality dropping? That single question, asked seriously, is worth more than any growth hack you'll ever learn. Here's the move. Identify one task you personally do every week that a system or a person could handle at 80% of your quality. Build the system or make the hire this month, not next quarter, this month. Because every week you delay scaling is a week your income has a ceiling bolted directly to your personal capacity. Stop. The first three layers, strip, solve, scale, are where 90% of wealth is built. Most people never complete all three. You now have the blueprint for all of them. But here's the part that stings. Completing the first three layers still won't make you wealthy. It'll make you successful. And successful people go broke all the time because they skip what comes next. These last two layers separate seasonal earners from permanent wealth builders. If you've made it this far, you're already thinking differently. Now let's make sure the money reflects it. If this framework is landing for you, this is exactly the level we operate at inside the 1% Club. Full execution systems, weekly reviews, a community that won't let you add complexity when simplicity is working. Link in the description. This is where frameworks become income. Layer 4, the stack. Rich and wealthy are not the same thing. And if you confuse them, you'll spend your entire career earning well and owning nothing. This layer is where the gap between them becomes painfully visible. Picture two people who both earn $200,000 a year. Same revenue, same business model. The first one spends it, upgrades the apartment, leases a nicer car, flies business class, looks successful. The second one lives below that income and stacks every extra dollar into assets that generate returns on their own. 12 months later, the first person still earns $200,000. The second earns $200,000 from the business plus $40,000 from assets. Same starting point, wildly different trajectory. The difference wasn't income, it was the stack. Here's the uncomfortable truth. If your lifestyle expands every time your income does, you will never be wealthy. You'll be well paid. And well paid is not the same thing. Well paid means you earn a lot. Wealthy means your money earns without you. The stack is the bridge between the two, and most people never cross it because the lifestyle upgrade feels better in the moment than the asset purchase. Here's the discipline. Set a stack rate, a fixed percentage of every dollar that comes in, before lifestyle, before rewards, before anything, goes directly into an asset that generates its own return. 20% minimum, 30 if you're serious, 50 if you're committed to crossing the bridge within 5 years. That percentage is non-negotiable, the way a mortgage payment is non-negotiable. Miss it, and the entire system stalls. And here's what's at stake with this final layer. You can strip the complexity. You can solve the right problem. You can scale beyond your hours. You can stack your returns. But if you quit before the math kicks in, everything resets. And this is where almost everyone fails. Because the last layer requires the one thing nobody wants to hear. Layer 5, the stay. Most people quit right here, at exactly the wrong moment. That's the reason the title says easy, in quotes. Because the hardest part of getting rich isn't finding the right strategy, it's staying long enough for the strategy to work. Two entrepreneurs start the same business model in the same month. Same market, same offer. One quits after 8 months because growth felt slow. The other stays for 3 years. The one who stayed now earns more in a single month than the one who quit earns in a year. Same starting point, same strategy, different commitment. That's the stay. And it's the layer that separates temporary income from permanent wealth. You execute for 6 months. Revenue grows slowly, The results don't match the effort yet, and you abandon the entire model to chase something that promises faster results. New niche, new offer, new strategy, another 6 months of building from scratch. And the cycle repeats until you've spent 5 years starting over every 6 months instead of spending 5 years compounding one thing. You felt this. That restlessness around month 4 or 5 when growth slows and a new opportunity looks shinier than the one you're building. That pull to pivot, to try something new, to abandon what's working slowly for something that promises to work quickly. That feeling isn't intuition, it's impatience disguised as strategy. And it has cost you more money than any bad investment, bad hire, or bad decision you've ever made. Here's the truth that nobody wants to accept. The wealth runway, the distance between where you start and where compounding makes you rich, is longer than your emotions want it to be. It's usually 3 to 5 years of consistent execution on one model before the numbers become life-changing. Not 3 to 5 months, years. And the people who get rich aren't the ones with the best ideas. They're the ones who refuse to abandon a good idea before it had time to compound. Here's the commitment. Pick a timeline, 24 months minimum, write it down, and make one promise to yourself. No pivots, no restarts, no new models until that timeline expires. Strip, solve, scale, stack, stay. 5 layers, 24 months. That's the commitment that separates people who talk about getting rich from people who actually do it. Here's what this looks like 2 years from now. You've eliminated every distraction that was draining your focus. You own one problem, an expensive one, and the market knows you're the person who solves it. Your income is no longer tied to your personal hours because systems and people deliver the value for you. Every dollar above your baseline gets stacked into assets that earn on their own. And you've stayed long enough that the compounding is now doing more work than you are. You wake up and check your accounts not with anxiety, but with calm confidence, because the numbers grow whether you work that day or not. That's not a fantasy, that's arithmetic. Strip the noise, solve the problem, scale the delivery, stack the returns, stay until the math works. 5 layers. And every single one of them is available to you right now. You don't need a better strategy. You don't need more information. You don't need different circumstances. You need to simplify ruthlessly and then refuse to quit. That's how getting rich becomes easy. That's the "this" in the title. And now you have it. 5 layers, one principle. Getting rich is simple when you stop overcomplicating it. Strip everything that doesn't produce revenue. Solve one expensive problem for as many people as possible. Scale beyond your personal hours. Stack every return into assets that earn without you. And stay long enough for compounding to do what compounding does. You now have the simplest wealth framework you'll ever hear. The only question is whether you'll execute it or add it to the pile of strategies you've consumed and never committed to. Start tonight. One thing stripped, one problem clarified. That's day one. Your move. And if you want to understand the one wealth habit that makes this entire system compound faster than anything else, that's exactly what we're breaking down next.